All right, good, good. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody enjoyed the weekend. I hope everybody's been studying, and let's another week, new money, right? New money in the markets. So let's begin. I'm gonna go over a question that has been asked for about. I'm not pointing at you specifically, but a lot of people have been asking me the same question. So I thought it'd be good for me to go over it right now. And unfortunately, some of the people that asked me that question are not even here. So, oh well. But okay. So I've been noticing, you know, I may not be on the chat talking a lot sometimes, but I see everything. Just for you to know. So a lot of people have been worried about the levels, and let me tell you right now that the levels is the least of them. It should be in the last things. First is the pattern, second is the timing, and number three is the levels. So that's the last thing in your list that you need to focus on. Right now, I want you to focus on the pattern. All right. I want you to focus on the pattern and the timing element, which I will demonstrate you in just a sec. All right, let's see what this person has to say. Oh yeah, Brianna. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna try to try to simplify this the best way I can. All right. Yeah. All right, guys. Okay. So the levels. Okay. Oh, let me get my pen right here. Okay. So I don't even know where to start, man. But okay, the levels look okay. Let's just say price is rising. Okay. Let's just say it's like this. Okay. Now they hit this area known as the HOD, which is the strongest resistance. If there's resistance in the Forex business, all right. So when it hits this area and it pulls back, right, and then it consolidates and then comes back down up and retests this area, that is a setup. And you're excluding the levels at this point. You don't know. Let's just say you don't know what the levels are right now. This is what you're looking for when price is rising. Okay, when price is rising, you look for this, and then that's right. So the pattern, number one. Number two, right, the timing element. This is the timing element. 30 to 90 minutes, up to 2 hours that they must work. All right. Okay, so you see this? Okay, so there is variations on this, but I'll talk about those on my advanced videos. All right. Sometimes they're gonna go up here and do that. Sometimes they're gonna come up here and do this, and then this lay, blah blah. All right. It's all the same thing. Variation on the theme, right? So this comes here and this comes here. Your 30 to 90 minutes has been held. Oh, Cash, when does the timing start? Good question. The timing starts as soon as that first leg forms. So from here, you have I have them here. Eight candles. Eight candles is 2 hours. All right. So if there is more than eight candles in this M formation, that is a no-go. Why? Because I don't know what are they going to do. Are they going to come and sit here and consolidate, or are they going to come here and do this and then possibly do a stop hunt and then keep riding? Right? We don't know that. So you must use your timing element right here. Okay. So you must, okay. Well, we got a lot of people coming in, and if you have your mic on, can you cut it off, please? Yeah, Tyrone. Okay, got it. Okay, so anyways, so okay, so that's why I don't. It can't get more simpler than this, guys. It's just simple stuff. Now, will it always happen? Of course not. But this is the basics of the basics, if anything. All right, that's in the uptrend. Now let's look at the downtrend. Same crap, same crap, same crap. If this area holds, bounces off of it, comes back down, it gives you this W formation in the appropriate timing, not at 3 p.m., not at a freaking 2 p.m. Central Time. Those times are not the appropriate times for these patterns. All right. So, you know, they come here and do this, and then they come here and do this. Same thing, 30 to 90 minutes, up to 2 hours. You have your setup, ignoring the levels. Oh, Cash, but the moving averages are like this, or they're, I don't care. I don't give a damn. All right. I don't care. You have this setup right there. You take it. All right. You take it, right? I was telling one of my students that the moving averages sometimes are going to be really close like this. So you would have to adjust your take profits manually, okay? So in order to do that, if you don't know, just put a trailing stop, or however, like whenever you're up about 20 pips in profit, you know, just put a trailing stop right there, and then, you know, just let it ride, okay? Right? I've said that the trend, or in this case, in essence, the reversal still has strength as long as the mustard, which is yellow, hasn't been broken, okay? So if price is still hanging around and the mustard is not doing this movement like that, you know that this still has strength. So you can keep on holding, all right? But that's up to you personally, okay? 25 to 50 pips. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, exactly, Jacob. Yeah. Saying that scanning for the proper channel size, that should be the classic reversal. But, you know, yeah, so I'm just showing this demonstration right here, okay? So this is what you're looking for, all right? If you want to say, man, the levels are just are this or this, just forget about them. This is what you're looking for, all right? Later on, I promise you, you're going to learn them, but just try to get the basics in first, okay? You have to work out, just like in a gym, you have to work out your muscles separately. You can't put them all in at once. You're going to hurt yourself, right? So you have to work them out separately. First your biceps, your chest, or whatever, and then, you know, let them rest, and then work out the rest. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. All right, give it some time. All right, it will come in time. I promise you. In the advanced lessons, I talk about the levels specifically in more depth. I just wanted to introduce them to you in the basics, so you can have an idea, okay, of what you're going to be up against. All right. Let's see. I made exactly. Even JR just made a recent video on this on the website. I don't know. I think Ken saw it. I don't know who else saw it, but I know Ken saw it. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but yeah, exactly, Brianna. So you added it. I'm sure you saw it too, right? I hope you saw it if you added it. Let's see. Who else saw that video? Anybody see that video on JR on what I'm just talking about right now, or no? Just type in the chat. You don't have to speak. Jacob, no, I haven't. No. Be honest, guys. If you didn't, you didn't. Just be honest. I'm not gonna go and hunt you down. Okay, you haven't. Okay, cool. So majority of you guys haven't seen it. All right. So there's a video. All right, I'll show you right here. All right. Where is it at? Where's it at, Bri? Oh, right there. All right. So Brianna put it right here. Okay. Oops. Let me get this out now, since I won't need it. Okay. So he put it right there. M's and W's. You see that right there? Basics. M's and W's reversal pattern. 17 minutes. If you have time, go check it out. JR goes into more depth in this. Does a good job on it. Okay. So go look that out. All right. Anyways, back to what I was saying. All right, back to what I was saying. So, okay, so that's all you're looking for, man. I can't simplify this more enough. All right. Now, let's go look at some charts now. All right. Let's see. Let's see. I was going to show you an example. was it? Oh, bingo. All right. So look at GJ. I know some of you like this pair. All right. So this is what I mean about how there can be aberration on the leg. Excuse me. Let me go back again. All right. So everybody see this, right? You see how they came out the box? You know, they came out the box. Channel size was 44. Ignoring the levels. You don't know the levels right now. Now, this is a little more complicated, but now let me tell you, how is this a valid setup? Okay, cool. So, right, you got your 1, 2, 3 breaking the high. Okay, this is an outside structure, pin bar over here, right? Now, right, I've said that the vectors are there on purpose to get things going, to start things going, you know, to start inducing. That is the purpose of these candles, right? Oh, Cash, do they happen in only in Asia, or do they always happen all the time? No, they only happen right out of the box. Can we discuss and say, oh, can they come out, like example, can they come here right before New York? Yes, they can. So before New York, they can do 3 vectors just to trap you. As you can see here, oh no, this is a London, but I'll look for another setup. But and I've seen it New York, right before New York, they do a false move and then does like a V bottom and then get the hell out of there. Okay, false move beginning session. All right, but the majority of the times that I've taught, just keeping it simple is usually right out of the box. Okay, let's look at this chat box. Basis. Oh, yeah, your pair. Okay, so 3 vectors, right? Okay, pin bar right there. Okay, boom, 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 like this. Boom. Okay, now, oh, Cash, how is this a good setup? How am I sure that I can take this? As soon as the candle closes below this purple, well, in your template is blue, but in mine is purple. Purple is my favorite color. It's blue on yours, right? So if it closes below this area, you have a setup. Don't second guess it, because if you think about it, the next candle, look at this. They shift the zone, get the hell out of all this mess. You're already late. If you see this and you're in here, you're late. You're why are you getting in? That's another problem too. Sometimes people want to get in and chase the trade, and then like I'm saying, you know, you guys, I want you guys to be professionals one day. So when you're placing 10 lots or 20 lots and you get in right here, this one half of a pullback, man, that's a lot. That's a lot of drawdown in profit. You know, it may be like 3 pips in the overall, but in profit, that's like minus 2,000. That's going to hurt, right? So you must learn to get in right before the shift bar. The shift bar is that big fat red candle that's staring at you right here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay, I don't, man, where was it? Oh, okay, right there. That's the shift bar. Okay, it can be green or it can be red, whatever. All right, so that's the shift bar. Once you're trying to get in here, man, I don't know what you're doing. Yes, the trade did pay off, but what's the purpose when you can get a better entry? Because sometimes, you know, if you get in here all desperate saying, oh man, I'm going to miss a trade, or, oh, you know, blah, blah. You get in here and then they do come and do this. Just imagine at right now, you know, you're probably using 0.5s or whatever, you know, they come here, oh, it's okay, I can handle the heat. But when you're placing 50 lots, this whole thing is like minus $20,000. Okay? I'm talking to you in big numbers because you guys are going to be successful after you learn this method. All right? So you get on the W, Jacob, like I just said, you get in as soon as this area, the candle closes below. All right. So, okay. So this is minus $20,000. You know, this is a lot of money. This is a lot of money you can't bear to lose. Okay. So this is why you must get in before the shift candle. All right. Okay. So that's just one example on that. I have videos on these, but I want you to get the understanding. I'm going to keep on repeating myself all the time until you get bored of me. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the other question they had asked me. The fanning of the moving averages. I got this question a lot. They said they had asked, let's look. Actually, it was USD Cat, I believe, that they were asking. Okay, so they said, "Oh well, Cash, but how come you're saying it's level 2 when the moving averages are not crossing or whatever they said." I forgot what they said. Sorry, but okay. The levels again. I don't think you're in the webinar, but I'm gonna tell you because this is recorded. The moving averages are just the guide. You have to understand that the best indicator is yourself, right, Pitman? The best indicator is yourself. Okay? Everything, the boxes, the moving averages, the TDI, these are all just to guide you. You have to understand this is not a replacement of the pattern. It's not. All right? The pattern is there always, and it will always be there. Regardless, look at this, right? For freaking elections day, who would have thought, right? This is the pattern coming to level 3 right before the news election. Look what they did in this area. LOD, how could simple people like us, well, not simple, but how can people like us predict what can happen in an event that happens every 4 years? How the hell do we know this? Because they use all this BS of the news to complete the pattern. And I've said this plenty of times. You saw what happened in the elections. Okay. You guys, the last time when we traded, I don't know if you guys when we did our first NFP together back in the other class, you saw how they completed the pattern. Okay. All of this is the same thing. You have to understand. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Keep seeing. Can you point? The pattern is right here, Brianna. The W right there. Like right there. The black right there. The W. You see those railroad tracks? How they get the hell out of there, even though this is Asia. But we knew they were going to move in Asia because the elections were going to be at that time. So this is USD CAD. We don't even have to mention gold, right? We went over that, how it went to level 3 and then it reversed and then corrected like 1,000 pips, right? So the point up there is the A. What do you mean, Brianna?
Like above the W. Or is it, never mind, I'm getting these confused. Just disregard.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, VVM, MMAW. Yeah. So, right, remember, in the downtrend, you're looking for MAAW reverse and the uptrend WVVM. All right. That's the pattern. Okay. So, yeah, so you see, you're the best indicator in this business, okay? So now look, as you can see, right, I don't know why they deleted, but so this whole thing was level 1, I believe, level 2, and now it's going to level 3. Why? Okay. So write this down. I don't think I went over it, but just so you can get comfortable. Every time the high is broken, it's a new level. It's that simple. Or every time the low is broken, it's a new level. That's it. That's all it is. So here, you notice this whole thing is level 1. Why? Because the high was not broken. This is an uptrend in essence. You look at your blueberry. This is the 4-hour trend. You don't have to look at the 4-hour chart because this is your 4-hour trend where it's heading up, right? Okay. So level 1, level 2, and look at it go rising right out of the gap, rising. Why? Because it's a level heading to level 3. Okay. It's simple. Don't overcomplicate this. Okay. Now let's look at so hopefully Nick, you're here because you were asking me for projections for the week. So here are your projections, buddy. I don't know if you're in here, but okay. So level 2, Euro USD is going to level 3. So if anything, I would try to look any reason to buy this. Okay. This is Euro USD going to level 3. As you can see, it already broke the low, going ahead level 3. I will look for a W back into the range somewhere around here. In the long term, this still looks like a downtrend, so I will still keep on looking to sell unless I have a level 3 chop behavior nasty like this, disgusting. Then I will start to look for a longer term bias. All right. All right, so let's see. Let's look at I think I had for USD Japan. Did I? Oh no, same thing. USD Japan is going to level 3 now. Okay, so I don't have to project that one. Looking for a short reversal soon. Okay, look for a short. Looking for shorts after they do the stop hunt, straight after the stop hunts. Okay. All right, let's look at USD. Okay, that was I had already set that on the Telegram, I believe. Let's see. All right, look, that was USD CAD before all that happened. You see level 2, and now it's going to level 3 as expected. Okay, so AUD USD was going to level 3. I haven't checked at it right now, so we'll look at that. GBP USD, okay, level 3. I said this since Friday. We're looking for shorts now, level 3, unless it's giving us signs that it's going to be a reset. If it's a reset, the problem with the resets is that sometimes you can't identify them correctly, so you're going to have to wait for at least one level of, so example, I don't want to confuse you, okay? Just hear this, okay? Just hear this. So to identify the reset, one of the times is that, so this is just GBP USD, okay? Now they're correcting, now they consolidate, right? This is, let's just say this is GBP USD, 3 levels of rise, and then this is the level 1 on the downtrend. Okay, on the from here, so 3, this is 1, right? This is a reset when you know that they come and go back here, passed up again, and they break this area. How can we identify that? We don't know specifically, so we must wait. All right, that's the hardest thing about the reset on the 15-minute chart, of course. All right, so if they come here and do this, and then they push up, reset, means you expect 2 to 3 days more of rise, or in a downtrend, 2 to 3 days of drop. Okay. Now, if they consolidate and do like a stop on high and drop, then you know you got it. You expect 1, 2, 3. Okay. And so on and so forth. All right. All right. Let's keep looking. Okay. GBP. We already went through USD CAD. Gold. Let's look at gold. Okay, so right now I'm looking for any reason to buy gold. All right, any reason. Here's a peak formation high. Day 1, day 2, day 3. They use Sunday to complete the days. Now I would look for a buy. Any reason to give me a buy, possibly in London. Okay, if they don't give me that, then I don't take it. It's simple as that. I'm looking for buys right now. I'm thinking like a market maker, thinking, okay, you know, we've dropped price this long, we must correct. That's how I'm thinking. That's how we must all think from now on. All right. Let's see. If they can, don't stop on. Okay. Let me read some of these questions, guys. Give me a sec. Very good question, actually, Ken. The question is, if they reset and don't stop on high drop, it's okay to enter with the trend. Now, here's the thing, Ken. We must trade the stop huns in the business, because now sometimes they're not always going to give us the stop huns. That's the problem, Ken. Look, let me kind of draw it out. I suck at art, so forgive me, guys. So if they do the reset, they come here and consolidate. Now, here's the thing. You see how all the pairs are dropping right out of the box? They did not give us a stop hunt. So that's the problem sometimes, Ken. So that's when the sitting on your hands and being patient part comes in, because, you know, we see that the price is already falling before the stop hunt, and we're like, darn, you know, I'm missing the freaking setup, man. It was good money, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, whatever the case is, they didn't give us a clear stop hunt. We don't know if they're doing this on purpose to come in and say, oh, gotcha, and then rise. We don't know that. So we must wait. The best setup is after they trade, after the stop hunts, okay, if that makes sense, okay? And Pitman, yes, definitely. If gold sets up You got it, man. Or it could be yes, it could be an extended stop pump, but most of the time, Ken, they do those at the HODs and the LODs. Don't forget, okay? Most of the time, those happen at the HOD or the LODs, extended stop pumps. They'll drop price through the LOD about 25 to 50 pips, depending on the pair, okay? And then they'll rise, okay? Then this is when I come in and say, look, if they stop you out at 20 pips and you see a W again right below this area, extended stop punt, you got them again. Take it without fear, 10 lots, whatever your account size is, take it without fear, get your 25 plus back. End of story. Okay? All right, no problem, Ken. All right, let's keep looking at the charts now. So I'm looking for any reason to buy gold right now. This is the hourly chart, okay? I can see the levels better on the hourly chart. So that's why I'm using the hourly. If you guys asked, look, as you can see, I already had this projected. I'm looking for any reason to buy AUD USD right now. Okay, if they come in London, they give me a beautiful W with the Brinks or whatever the purpose is, you can take it. All right, possibly to the Mayo, and then, or if anything, if this consolidates for a bigger, longer time, they must have a bigger reason. They might go up and keep rising price again. If you look at the 4 hour, you notice that you're at a major you're at a major zone right now, actually, right? You're at a major zone. Okay. All right, let's see. Can you look at you would say Chief on purpose, huh? All right, one sec. Chief. Let's look at Mr. Chief. So Pittman, I didn't have this one projected because I don't like this pair. But let me see what I can see, what I see right now. Okay, one sec, bro. So obviously, if Euro is going to heading to level 3, then USD Chef must be going to level 3. Now let's zoom out just a little bit just to confirm that. All right. Okay. So day 1, 2. Okay, yeah, they're heading level 3 right now, man. So if anything, look at your TDI also getting out the bands already. Price is heading out. So that's a good sign. Possibly reversal at London. Possibly. I didn't say it's going to reverse. I said there's a possible good chance in London that they'll reverse. All right. Okay. So we'll look for shorts. Okay. We'll look for a short bias. All right, Pitman. Cool. All right. Okay. I think I had another one in here. Was it Euro Japan? Euro Japan, they're working the pairs. As you can see, they're working Euro USD, dropping right out of the box. So this is why this chopping. All right. They're working USD Japan. This is why this is chopping right now. So ignore this pair. All right. Okay. Let's look at I don't trade oil. NZD USD. I didn't chart this one out either. So I think I don't know if you did, Rosie. Didn't you mark up NZD USD? Let's see. I don't think I have your picture anymore, but I'll do it right here. So this was like level 1, level 2, right here, right? Level 3. Possibly do this a small correction back in here, and possibly keep dropping depending on where the market maker wants price in the end, and that's something we can't control. Okay, so this is why we're trend traders. We follow the trend and we trade in line with them. As simple as that. Okay, so let's see. Euro AUD, I'm possibly chopping. Definitely is chopping right now. It's probably for the better. Oh man, oil. Yeah, oil is a very dangerous pair for Pittman. I don't think you want to trade that one. But here, Euro AUD, I see chop right now. I don't see any big movement that can tell me, this can possibly a reset to continue down, or this can be finally a change of direction to rise. Okay, so we don't know that right now. We don't know that. So we must wait. If you trade Euro AUD, we must wait. All right. Okay. That's between y'all. Okay. So USD Chef. I think that's it. This is all the pairs that I'll look at right now. So these are the projections for the week. Okay. So if you haven't written them down, GBP USD is correcting. USD Japan going to level 3. Euro USD going to level 3. USD CHF going to level 3. Look for shorts. USD CAD going to, what I said, what, level 2? 1, 2, going to 3. Okay. So use that to guide you. And yeah, it's the same thing, Jacob. I'm just simplifying this so everybody can understand. Some people don't know what the MM means by taking profit. I'm just simplifying this as it'll correct because they need their money back. That it's simple as that. USD CAD could be yes, can actually. Sometimes I've noticed that you can use oil as a guide to also help you. You know, when I've noticed, I'm not saying it always works, but sometimes I've noticed that whenever oil moves first, USD CAD kind of follows it. So sometimes it doesn't work. So, you know, kind of work something out there. Yeah, they do correlate overall, Brianna. Most of the time, sometimes they're both trading the same way. All right, I've noticed that sometimes both of them are rising. It's crazy. I don't even know why they do that. All right, but yeah, same thing. Let's see. I think there was one more question. I believe one of the students had asked. Let's see. Give me a sec, guys. Okay, yeah, sounds good, Ken. Sounds good, bro. Yeah, definitely. All right. I think it had to do with levels. 1 sec. Okay. All right, guys. Okay, so yeah, this was the last question. So same thing. It has to do with the LOD and the HLD. Same thing. Go over it one more time. A variation on this. So one of the questions that they had asked me is, oh, Cash. Okay, so I've noticed that sometimes price comes here and they just consolidate and sit there and they hold the level. So they add, okay, so Cash, so if they're holding the level, what does this mean? It means that either they're working the crosses or they're holding the level for a specific reason, which is possibly accumulation. Accumulation is possibly hitting the stops up and down and grabbing contracts and carrying you over for the trading session. Look at Euro AUD, what's it doing right now, okay? It doesn't have to be at the HUD, but that's a good example because price may come and sit here, okay? So that's what they're doing, okay? Same thing here. Let's see. Question. I find it hard to see the pattern sometimes when it's not chopped. Like we use DCAT. How do you see, Brianna? If you're not seeing the patterns in USD CAD, look for another pair. If you're not seeing it clearly, okay. If you're not seeing it clearly, look for another pair. All right. There's GJ, your favorite pair, and then there's gold. Those are actually looking a little bit better than USD CAD right now. And exactly, Cam. I talk about that. There's the MM spread. You will learn about that in advanced training. So there's a lot more on that. Also, Ken, there's this thing called on Sunday accumulation phase about the 4-hour candles. You'll learn that in the advanced. So, okay, that's how you actually learn how to swing trade. All right. Okay. Anybody had any other questions? That I already answered all the questions for the students. Now, do y'all have any right now? We went through the charts, the projections. We went through some of the frequently asked questions throughout the week. Any other questions? Or JR, did you have something to say to the students, bro? Or you good?
Just to go ahead and watch the video. That's basically has to do with the M's and W's, reversal patterns. It should be on the website. It'll tell you, it'll give you a little bit of basics on when to enter these trades, the M's and W's, when to take profits, what times they form, what sessions they form. And I know we mentioned a lot not trading in the Asian session, but if you catch an M and W during the Asian session, go ahead and get it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. All right, JR, sounds good. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Uh, all right, guys. Okay, so yes. Okay, so now, right, guys. Okay, one important thing. Asia. I heard this about 10 times in the chat about the Asian session. Okay, I did prohibit you guys to trade the Asian session. Now, if you see the video on JR, he actually does some double tops in the Asian session. Now, you have to go look at the video, and he goes into depth why some trades can work out in the Asian session. Okay, if you don't want to trade the Asian session, that's fine. But if you want to learn why would it work out, I recommend you to go watch the video. Okay, now let's see. A question. Here's a question. On an upcycle, would you take HOD shorts, or do you think it's best to look for buys in an upcycle and short? As I said, Jacob, as I said, just keep it simple, man. This is all you're looking for. All you're looking for. Clearly, you're not going to have on a downtrend, there's not going to be an HOD. There's going to be an LOD always. There's going to be an LOD all the time right here. Okay? And it's going to break it if you, okay, or depending where you are, right? At the peak formation high or whatever, okay? So you're looking for this, okay? Yeah, no problem. Just keep it simple, Jacob. Keep it as simple as you can. Don't overcomplicate it. This is not a hard method. I mean, it's hard as of the Navy learning it, but and applying it, but don't overcomplicate it, okay? Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. That's all. Just keep it simple and just let it, just apply it in the charts. All right. Let's say. Yeah. Thank you, Brianna. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Any other questions? Did you have any other question? I think I already answered all the questions that I had in the chats. Let's see. When are the live trading sessions? Good question. JR should start the next week, possibly Tuesday. Any other question? Possibly Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. Any other question? I don't know who just got here, but you're very late. Let's see. Cool. Yeah. So JR should be doing the live sessions. Okay. He's a London guy, by the way. So some of you guys might have to set up your alarm a little earlier. Okay. He's a London guy, by the way. I'm the New York guy, but for you guys to be with me, you're gonna have to wait for another week for me, okay? I'll be out. Okay, sounds good. Okay. So pretty much as we explained before you guys got in the academy, the live trading sessions will be just to help you out and just to give you a clear thing. Okay, so JR entered here because of this, or blah, 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 whatever, okay? So also keep in mind that there's risks, okay? We are not all perfect. So if there's a trade that goes wrong or whatever reason, you must understand that it went wrong. All right? We're not all perfect, right? We all take losses. I've taken losses. I know you guys have taken losses, right? Nobody is perfect, okay? So you must understand that. So if, example, let's just say on Wednesday or whatever, or whenever I get on the webinars, we took a second leg MW and it fails to take out the high, and then they come for a third swipe and they extend this area and took out their stop loss. That's understandable, isn't it? Because we're looking for the variation. This is a variation, by the way, okay? But we're looking for these setups. We get stopped out. Now, if they come in close here again, we have another setup, okay? So this is going to be an experience where you can learn, I'd say, to take losses as well, okay? To learn to take losses and to learn to win, okay? But the purpose, of course, is just to always win, right? We always want to win, right? So I hope everybody understands that. Question, I'll post my trades level saying why I took them. So, okay, actually, that's a perfect idea now that Jacob mentioned it. If anybody else wants to implement to what Jacob is doing, that okay, you know, post it in the group chat and say, look, can anybody check this out? Or, you know, Peter, I know you work sometimes, bro. So whenever you want, you know, tell us, hey, can y'all guys check this out for me? You know, whenever you really can't, you truly can't, you know, we got your back, buddy. You just post it and we'll help you out. Okay. And anybody else, this also applies to anybody else. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to post in the group chat. I've told you, even if you, I don't know, even if you took a horrible trade, okay, it doesn't matter. This is what we're learning. We're learning to get better and better and better. We all start as beginners, okay? The master was once a beginner too, right? Don't they say that? There's a saying like that, right? I'm just saying. All right. So you want to? Yeah, exactly, Nathan. Exactly. See how they're let's look at EJ real quick, Nathan, for you, buddy. Let's look at EJ. So you see how they're holding the level now. I would say, now here's the thing, Nathan. This can be your anchor. This can be your anchor. Now that's the problem, right? We must wait. We must wait where they break out. Okay, we must wait. This can be your reset to keep rising, or this may be the level one we're looking for and drop. Okay. He said probably, yeah, didn't see. Yeah, JR. Yeah, exactly. I'll be doing the live webinars too, guys, of course. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we got that labeled. And then the tests, I think some of the guys are ready. So I'll get with Brianna for the tests. Okay, so we're gonna start we're gonna have them ready for you guys, okay?
Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions before we end, guys? Any other questions?
No, thanks a lot.
No? Let's see. Let's see. One sec, Nathan. GBP USD. There you go, Nathan. That's the chart right now. Correcting as a level 3, correcting. They hold the level here, stop on high drop, right? Whatever they do, the reason if they do this and them give us a safety trade or whatever trade they gave us, good, we got them. All right, that's GU right now. All right. Any other questions, guys, before we get off? Let's see. We got. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No problem, Timothy. Okay. All right. Looks like everybody's good. Okay. Awesome. All right, guys. I'll see you in the group chats. I hope for a productive week this week. See you guys.